3 experiments could end this. Everything we think we know about how psychedelics heal the mind, the entire framework, rests on a single assumption. And there are 3 precise tests that would shatter it completely. The assumption is this: that a specific receptor in your brain, the 5-HT2A serotonin receptor, is the gateway. Block it, and nothing happens. Activate it, and the walls of your mind become temporarily negotiable. 7 out of every 10 research domains point to this same mechanism. Unrelated fields, different methods, same door. But what if the door is a decoy? Here is what keeps researchers awake. You can give someone psilocybin. You can watch their brain networks dissolve their usual boundaries. You can measure the integration, regions that never spoke to each other suddenly in conversation. You can document the ego dissolving, the sense of unity, the lasting changes in behavior weeks later. But you cannot yet prove that the receptor is the cause. Correlation is not mechanism, and mechanism is the only thing that matters if you want to build medicine that actually works. The pattern that keeps appearing is this: serotonergic plasticity as a gateway event, a pharmacological trigger that reliably produces what researchers call cognitive de-rigidification. Your brain's usual constraints, the ones that keep you thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same fears, running the same loops, those constraints temporarily relax. And in that window, something reorganizes. The evidence is striking. Late-stage clinical trials for PTSD, treatment-resistant depression, obsessive-compulsive disorder, different conditions, different patient populations, same underlying signal, the brain becoming temporarily plastic, then settling into a new configuration. This is the convergence. This is what the evidence points toward. But convergence is not proof. And then there is this: same receptor system, same class of compounds, opposite outcomes. Psilocybin reduces suicidal ideation. So does MDMA. The data is consistent. But LSD, acting on the same serotonin pathways, shows an association with increased suicidality odds. Same signal, same brain, opposite direction. No one has explained why. If the 5-HT2A receptor were simply a gateway to healing, this result should not exist. The mechanism should predict the outcome. It does not. This is where the falsification tests become critical. Test 1. Block the receptor completely during a psilocybin session. Use a selective antagonist. If the therapeutic effect disappears, if the brain connectivity changes vanish, if the clinical improvement evaporates, then the receptor is necessary. Test 2. Achieve the same subjective experience through a completely different pathway. Meditation, sensory deprivation, a different compound entirely. If you can produce ego dissolution and lasting benefit without touching 5-HT2A, then the receptor is not sufficient. Test 3. Find patients who show full receptor activation but no clinical improvement. Full binding, full subjective experience, no lasting change. If they exist in significant numbers, the entire model collapses. 3 tests. Any one of them could end this. This is not academic. If the receptor model is wrong, we are building treatments on a foundation that will not hold. Millions of dollars, thousands of patients, years of trials, all pointed at a mechanism that might be a shadow of the real one. And if it is right, if serotonergic plasticity really is the gateway, then we are on the edge of understanding something fundamental about how minds get stuck and how they get free. The answer matters. For veterans with trauma that will not release. For depression that resists every intervention. For the question of whether consciousness itself has a lock that can be picked. 3 experiments could end this. No one has run them yet. Block the receptor everyone says is essential, and psychedelics still work. The entire scientific framework for how these drugs heal depression, addiction, PTSD, All of it assumes a single molecular gateway that may not be the gate at all. Ketamine bypasses it completely. So do certain meditation states. 10 separate research domains keep finding the same downstream effect through completely different entry points, and the field is ignoring the pattern.